Hey, it's Jermaine, guys. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to interview a cabbie. So we're gonna stop and see if he'll pick us up. He's stopping. Hey, how's it going? Hey, actually, just can you just drive all the way up to Visadero? Go all the way up to Visadero and make a right on the Gary, and then just bring me back here. Is that okay?
Gonna go there and come back?
Yeah.
So how long you take there?
No, just drive me in a big circle. Can I interview you?
Huh?
Can I interview you?
What kind of interview?
This is for YouTube. I make videos about Uber, and I want to interview a taxi driver. I don't have to show your face if you don't want, but I just want to ask you questions, and I'll give you a nice tip. Is that okay?
What kind of question you
Like,
ask me?
just simple questions like, what don't you like about Uber? What do you like about Uber? What do you like about taxis? What you don't like about taxis? Actually, just go right on Market. You just go all the way down Market. But yeah. What do you not like about Uber?
Because Uber is a private car.
Mm-hmm.
They pick up the private car. There are no business license, business plate. That means it's not pick up the customer, right? It's a private car. Only pick up on a relative, on like friend. You know, it's not for the a private vehicle. It's not for the business.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing is that, you know, and. Uber said oh, okay, we are covered insurance for the customer, but they is lying, you know. Is when it happen, they tell all the time, oh, that driver is already, we have to suspend already.
Mm-hmm.
That means when you happen accident, anything, and they tell oh, we are already is suspend this driver.
Yeah, they just want to get rid of the driver, and
yeah, and they,
it was his fault.
Yeah, they only say customer. Yeah, I don't know. Is customer still doesn't know and know, you know, about what is the difference taxi and Uber. You know, it's not a simple thing. Taxi company pay every month is more than $500 is insurance a vehicle for the customer and except the driver.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but is one private car. I have a private car too.
Mm-hmm.
I have a liability insurance. We have paid only 6 months is $500. Otherwise, there's companies pay $500 for the insurance.
You mean for a black town car? It's $500?
No, it's on private car.
Oh yeah. That's what my car is. It's $500 too. It's pretty inexpensive. Yeah.
Yeah, and then this one is $1 billion insured the customer.
Million?
Yeah, it's $1 million cover the insurance 4 people. You know.
Yeah.
That is thing. Another thing is when we are become to taxi driver, we have to give the test first it's drug test, police record, a DMV print. They need to DMV print, and we have to study about the San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
Which way is one way, which is a 2-way, which is no left turn and right turn, you know. And where the hospital, where the hotel, big hotel,
Mm-hmm.
we have to do the examination is to the SMTA and police.
Mm-hmm.
When we pass, after that they give to permit for the driving the taxi. But Uber, If you have a 1 day valid means a driving license, doesn't ask the whatever the police record, whatever the a DMV print, they cannot ask about the what kind of people, what kind of driver is pretty risky. If it happen, who is the responsibility? It's driver or Uber or city. Who give the responsibility of that? Anything happen to the customer? You can see the it's 2002 a newer ape in Alice and Cork.
Oh yeah, the guy who killed the girl.
People.
Oh, can you? Oh, sorry. Can you go? Can you do a U-turn here? You can't do a U-turn here, can you?
Yeah, we can. You can. U-turn is that way.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna say, just take me back to
Same place.
Yeah.
There's still they're fighting
He killed 3 people.
Yeah, it's a coma, but Spoda is one. You know, it's they have 2 kids and a mom.
So yeah, I remember that story. I remember that night,
And it's still they cannot compensation anyone. They cannot give the compensation anyone. Who give the compensation? City or Uber or driver? Driver is driver. Driver is driving, but Uber. That means it's a responsibility Uber or city. They cannot give any.
So who did they sue? Did they sue the city?
They sue the city, Uber, driver.
Well, I mean, come on. If they sued the driver, they didn't get anywhere.
Yeah, it's driver. They cannot give the driver they have a liability insurance, but nothing. You know, who will run the business? Who is the responsibility? Right?
Yeah, I think it was probably the Uber people.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't see that Uber. I can't see Uber paying any money.
I think it's still called the best case is good, and another is one Uber driver here the one people in freeway in Hamburg.
Oh yeah, I heard about that one. I see the stickers on the taxi cabs. They say, take a taxi cab, don't get hammered.
But we are realize that it's not taxi. Not enough the taxi this city, because they can increase the 1,000 cab more because the convenience to driver means passenger, am I right? But I don't know why you're not thinking about the city. Maybe.
Well, have you ever just thought about this? That maybe they push. Have you ever thought about that Uber is a type of company that they've got away with everything they're doing? Like they go to new cities, they break the laws, and then eventually the city, they say, okay, we're gonna just do what you're doing.
We are support to Uber. It's not, but he come to legally. It's not. That's a private car illegally. Is if you do that, it's not good for the business.
Well,
one thing is, if they can private car can pick up the customer, if you put the TCP, that's fine. Okay, put the TCP all the Uber. We have no problem.
Yeah, well, I will say this. How about I throw this out there? Do you know that taxi drivers, you still have a huge advantage over Uber drivers? You know that, right?
Yeah.
You know what some of the advantages are that Uber drivers can't do? You guys can pick up anyone off of the street, and if they're mean to you, you can kick them out. An Uber driver, he couldn't do that because of the ratings, you know? Another thing...
No, because nowadays, before, I don't know, it's before couple years ago, it's very difficult to get a taxi. Nowadays, no. Good people all the time, who have a credit, who have a good people pick up the Uber and whatever the wheelchair, paratransit, and who have no no credit, nothing money, they pick up the taxi.
Well, no, I will say this. This is the thing about Uber versus taxi. People don't tip in Uber. So if you're an Uber driver You know, you may have to, you know, on Market Street, you know how taxis can drive in the middle lane?
Middle lane, yeah.
Well,
a lot
Uber,
of places, yeah.
Uber can't. So the driver, it may take the driver 15 minutes to get to picking the person up at 5 o'clock, rush hour, okay? Okay, and then let's say...
Another thing is like Uber doesn't understand people, customer is Uber. Is a rush hour, they charge 3 times, 4 times. Am I right?
Yeah,
and
but...
slow hour, they have a motto all the time, cheaper than taxi. Okay, let's go cheaper than taxi all the time.
It's never cheaper than taxi.
Yeah, they have a logo. You know, it's like a motto. They have a motto. It's like always
airport $30, and it's never $30.
Yeah,
but
they hide the like 20% aid and $1 is like extra.
Let me tell you the secret. They're making money off of the passengers and the drivers.
Yeah.
When they do the surge pricing, that surge pricing is to get drivers to go on the road if they're not on the road, and then it goes back down.
Yeah.
You get it? Like it's like, I don't know. It's tricky.
Just driver is driver, you know, but Uber is they not good doing the for the like driver and passenger because they make a lot of money. It's like you know, they charge like 25% driver, and they charge the extra is 10% is customer, you know.
No joke, they make a lot of money.
Yeah, it's a lot of money, but it's not a, you know, it's a business. For the good business, you know. Is right here?
Yeah, this is good here.
Yeah, that's thing is, but I don't know, is I'm like a little bit person, you know. I don't know about the, like, I'm not thinking like a why. I have no idea about that too much, you know. But this city is a lot of knowledge people, that is intelligent people. But why is like, you know, it's like it still is quiet. Anyway.
All right, well, thanks. This is Jermaine. That's a wrap. Peace.